Howdy gardeners, welcome to Soul and Garden. For today, I am going to share with you about the two ways of propagating hanging plants. And I have here Peperomia serpens, and this other one is Episcia strawberry patch, and this one is already having a baby. So I am now going to propagate this because it is a bit long. The stalk or the spike is a bit long. Now we are going to start with this Peperomia serpens because its vines are already a bit longer and a bit leggy too, because this plant isn't so bushy at all. And that is why I am going to propagate this and place some more cuttings in this pot so that I will have a much bushier plant. And also when cutting the stems, let's make sure that there are some aerial roots that are included so that we can assure that this plant will really grow. Like this one, there we have its aerial root. By the way, this is the first and most common method of propagating a hanging plant, this cutting method. And I know that this is very familiar to you because this is very much common. And the other gardeners are propagating their cuttings in water, but for me there is no need to propagate this in water because this plant already has its aerial root, so we can assure that it will grow that much easily. My goal here is to have a much bushier plant. That is why I am going to propagate here as many cuttings as this pot could handle so that I will have a much bushier plant in the near future. Now with this Episcia, I am going to use the second method of propagating a hanging plant. And as we can see here, this baby Episcia already has an aerial root. So what I am going to do is to directly plant this baby Episcia in soil. And I will not cut the stalk or the spike. I just have to plant this directly in soil. And let's just make sure that all the leaves are well positioned. And again, don't cut the stalk or the spike yet. After 2 weeks, this is now my Episcia strawberry patch, and as we can see, it has grown new leaves and even a new spike. Now we can cut the spike because the plant, oops, I'm sorry, I think I uprooted it a bit, but it's still okay. So I am now going to cut the spike, and this is the problem with this plant because the roots are not so long, so it is not holding on to the soil that much. Anyway, let's now cut the stalk. And with this method, we can be rest assured that we will not kill our plant through propagation. So I hope that you learned something from this episode, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't yet. So thank you for joining with me today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!